we're back to the J-Boy. Let's listen what he has to say now, and we'll refute this Mamzadal idol-worshipping Mamzadal once again.
Seek the Lord and David their king. In other words, this is not someone who is now going to come, but this is after years and years and years of being without him that they will then seek him. Why? Because he had come.
We're going to refute that just later on.
We were told, according to the book of Ezekiel, that the Messiah will build the temple.
Where did Ezekiel say that Isaiah will build the temple? Where he is? Where the shite is? Where? Okay, we're going to show him where. Right over here. Okay? Ezekiel 37. Right over here. And they shall dwell in the land that I have given unto Jacob my servant, wherein your father dwelt. They shall dwell therein, they and their children forever. And David my servant shall be their prince forever. This is a future event. It's happened by the Messiah. Moreover, I will make a covenant of peace with them. It shall be an everlasting covenant with them, and I will establish them and multiply them, and I will set my sanctuary in the midst of them. Migdashi, my dwelling place, shall also be over them, and I will be their God, and they shall be my people. So there you got it, Brownie boy. We found it for you. Where? Now you show me where your J-Boy is in the true Bible. Show me one verse that says your name's your Jesus, that names him by name. Okay? You got a name Emmanuel. They say this is Jesus, this is this. Show me a name Jesus. Show me him in the Bible, in the true Hebrew Bible. Show me, J-Boy. Where we ask you? You can't answer. Let's see what else he has to say.
Ezekiel, say those words. We were told that there will be restoration after Messiah comes. Where did the prophets explicitly say those words?
He wants to know where the prophets say there'll be restoration after the Messiah comes. I don't know what he means by restoration, but we'll see. We're going to look in Isaiah, the famous Isaiah, which the Christian use, and we'll see over here. And it shall, Isaiah chapter 11, it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord will set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people that shall remain Syria, Cush, and Syria, and from the islands of the sea. And it will set up an ensign for the nations, and will assemble dispersed of Israel, and gather together or scattered of Judah from the four corners of the earth. Okay? So there's your restoration, Brownie boy. But you notice it doesn't say dispersed of the believers in the satanic cult of Christianity, of the Christ. You know, it says dispersed of Israel. And they gathered together the scattered of Judah. Okay? It doesn't say of the followers of the J-Boy. You notice that? That it doesn't say. Did you notice that, Brownie boy? I bet you didn't notice that. Well, I'm pointing it out to you, Brownie boy. So there you got it. Where you can find it, we were able to find it. Oh, to find your J-Boy, you can find it all over with that written. What's written you can't find, huh? Mamzadal, idol-worshipping Mamzadal. Okay, let's see further in the video.
Comes according to Isaiah 35. Isaiah 35 again does not explicitly mention Messiah, but it does say that there will be great miracles of healing, which in fact were the hallmark of Jesus' ministry. We were told, for example.
Okay, he says in Isaiah 35 is the hallmark of his ministry of healing. So let's go to Isaiah 35 and we'll see exactly what healing there was. Strengthen ye the weak hands and make firm the tottering knees. Then the eyes of the blind shall be opened and the ears of the deaf shall be unstopped. Okay, this is to everybody. Then shall the lame man leap as a hart, and the tongue of the dumb shall sing, for in the wilderness shall waters. Okay, this is talking about everybody. No lion shall be there, nor shall any ravening beast go up therein. There shall not be found there, but the redeemed shall walk there. And the ransom of the Lord shall return and come with swinging unto Zion, and everlasting joy shall be upon their heads. Thou shalt obtain gladness and joy. Zion shall flee away. That means everyone will be healed when the Messiah comes. And what did Isaiah chapter 35? And what did the false god that did? The J-boy do? He healed a few people. This is what we call, okay, in Bible text, it's called tabloid headlines, okay? If we read here, the tabloid headlines, hotcakes here, Elvis is dead, alive, alive again. This you'll find in tabloid headlines. The miracles of Moses drowning a whole army into the sea is not tabloid headlines. That will make the Wall Street Journal. In fact, here he is exactly, the J-boy, in the tabloid headlines. He says he's a god. Is he lying? Is he a fool? Is he really God? Here's more tabloid headlines. Here, tabloid is. See, that J-boy belongs in the tabloids, not in any respectable newspaper or book. Okay, if you notice in this debate, the rabbi always comes on and says, I'm amazed. You know what he's amazed about? He didn't prove not one iota that the J-boy is the Jewish Messiah. All he spent all his time is trying to refute the rabbi's claims about his lies, which he did not refute, as we refuted the brownie boy. So he didn't prove, and at not one of his videos ever does he prove that the J-boy is the Jewish Messiah. And that we conclude. Thanks for listening, and we'll be making more videos.